Okay, I'm gonna play Tetris I'm gonna play Tetris Battle because I'm coming close to 600. I'm coming close to 600 wins, and once I get there, I'm going to switch to a different game mode, and start practicing 3 wide as opposed to the 2 wide I'm gonna do here. So, without further ado, let's begin, and let's hope I don't perform too badly. After all, I've come down to level 83, and for those who have seen me older Tetris videos, they might remember that when I was playing this mode last time, I was all the way up in the early 90s. Yeah, and I'm not doing too well here, am I? Didn't manage to do the 2 wide I said I was gonna do either. Still, hopefully recover and do well, and then it won't matter too much. Well, I always find it nice and satisfying getting 2 Tetrises in rapid fire succession like I just did before. To those who don't know what a Tetris is, a Tetris is when you clear 4 lines at the same time, by the way. Yeah. Like those who watch the Tetris, the classic Tetris contests between the world's best players at those contests, will be familiar with the Tetrises, with how the commentator is well known for going boom Tetris for Jeff. I should have said that for me. Yeah, that was a terrible performance, and going down in rank now again to 82, which is terrible, because when I was at 500 wins, I was at rank 84, so yeah, it just shows how lacking my skills are, doesn't it? To actually go down in skill after playing all those games and whatnot. Still, I'm feeling a bit depressed today. Right now, anyway. Don't know if it's because antidepressants seeming to have a bit less of an effect today, and it's just made me feel more depressed in general. I'm not sure really. And as you can see again, I didn't manage to do the 2 wide, and instead reverted back to my typical 1 wide well. And really, I don't think the 1 wide quite cuts it when you're playing against people who are skilled at doing 4 wide wells, does it? So really, that's why I've been trying to get good with 2 wide wells, and then eventually move up to 3 wide, and then 4 wide, and then hopefully by the time I get good at 4 wides, I'll be one of the best players in the world, then hopefully. My throat doesn't half make weird sounds, does it? When I've been speaking a lot. Like with the rhythm of it all and whatnot. Another subpar performance. Be funny. Look how close I was to getting to the 5th position as well. The person above me had the same amount of lines sent and the same amount of knockouts, but they would have got 5th position instead of me because they weren't as high up and they weren't stacked as high up on their board. Listen to me wanting to be 5th instead of 6th. That's pathetic, really, isn't it? But oh well, what can you do? Anyway, I finally managed a 2 wide here. Wasn't too bad either. I managed to get to the maximum combo length. When I say maximum combo length, I mean the length where you're sending 4 lines for each 1 line you send, because they don't combos don't go up any more than that in terms of the amount of lines sent with each successive line. Like if you manage to send another line in succession after sending a line that sends 4 lines in a combo, your next line won't send 5 lines. It'll just send another 4 lines, and so that's what I meant when I said maximum combo length, and it probably wasn't a very good description of the actual phenomenon, was it? But well, if it don't come first, oh yeah, I came first, there's relief. My line sent was rather paltry though, wasn't it? I think my bad performance there came down to, it being less than optimal performance. Came down to the fact that that my keyboard cover slides around when I play, and it slid to an awkward position while I was playing there. So that it was only half covering the space bar, meaning that the space bar felt all weird and uneven underneath my finger. So made it feel funny to made it feel funny and weird and awkward to press. But still, a win is a win, isn't it? Yeah. Had an itchy arm just then. And an itchy back of head as well. Anyway, onward to the next game we go. Well, I proved the last game wasn't just luck and win this one as well. You will find out soon enough, I guess. Okay, now to start with the 2 wide combo. Not bad, I didn't max it out though. And you know what my weird definition of maxing out is now, don't you? after how I tried to explain it in the last game that I played. Looks like the other players are getting the benefit of me sending lots of lines here by scoring the knockouts for themselves. There I was trying to I'd slown down, hoping that when I got knocked out, because I was feeling that not getting knocked out was inevitable just then, I was hoping that I would get knocked out in such a way that when the knockouts happened it would be immediate, and the reason I actually have to do that is because of my OCD. You see, one of my weird OCD rituals, third wasn't as bad as I feared, probably because I got 72 lines. 72 lines, as you saw just then. But yeah, one of my weird OCD rituals when playing this happens when I'm coming pretty close to getting topped out. You see, when I'm getting close to being topped out, I kind of feel like I can't move tetramals when I'm close to the top, and they as soon as they first come on screen, I feel like I need to kind of wait a second or so before doing it, and that means that when I'm close to getting topped out, and I feel the need to wait a second before and I feel the need to wait a second before moving a tetramal that's coming on screen. It means that when I do get knocked out, the tetramal is going to end up in a weird position an awkward position compared to my other stacked tetramals because of how I'm not able to quickly place them in a position that would be better. And so in a way I've had to change my style accordingly by waiting when I'm close to getting topped out and hoping someone will knock me out in just the right way with just the right amount of lines, so that when the knockout actually happens it will be sudden, like as soon as my next piece starts coming down. That way I won't have that pause and I won't have to quickly arrange the pieces, the tetramals. Yeah, I'm doing nice and well here, although my lines are still paltry, aren't they? It's sad to have had to come down to 82 in order to showcase my too wide excellence, isn't it? But I digress. There was once a time when rank 82 would have, I didn't do that. Must have been an accident. There was once a time when when rank 82 would have been way too hard for me as well, about 2 years ago as well, so kind of pathetic that I'm here again now, isn't it? But then again, failure is my middle name, I suppose you could say. Here, 2 wide is going to end up being a 3 wide. And it wasn't too much of a it wasn't too much of a failure. My 2 wide just ended up becoming a 3 wide part way up. So that does make me think that when I get to the point where I'm doing 3 wides regularly, it won't be too hard of a transition for me, hopefully. That's why one of the reasons why I waited so long before transitioning from 2 wide to 3 wide, because I thought that if I transitioned too fast, then it would be too much for me, and I'd end up just playing like a total newbie, like even more of a newbie than I am now. But then again, I'll say in my defense that that back when I made the videos where I was in the early 90s in this 6-player mode, ranked in the early 90s in this 6-player mode, back then I didn't have to, I'm ranking up, so there's a good thing. Oh, OCDs making me a bit anxious again, but not as bad as it's been in the past. And I'm quite happy with how this video's gone and how my commentary has been, and how easily I've found it to keep talking a lot here. So yeah, all we need to do is wait for this advert to finish, and then I'll upload and enjoy the video myself. So until my next time making a video, I'll see you all later. As soon as this advert goes, that is. Very entertaining having to sit here watching a blank screen, isn't it? Or watching a screen that never moves when you're supposed to be watching moving adverts and all. So yeah, as you can see, I've got 597 wins now on this 6-player mode. 2 of my friends are now higher ranked than me though, because I don't think I had those friends the last time. The last times I did 6-player, recorded 6-player games, although I might have in the past. Yeah, so I'll see you all later, everyone. Bye. Bye.